Hello aspirants, in this video I want to explain how to present the paper to secure exemption and tips for preparation, how to revise the entire taxation syllabus within the less span of time. I got 86 marks in taxation and 32 out of 35 in income tax. When it, when it comes to MCQs, I got 27 marks and 15 out of 15 marks in GST. So many students are failed to attempt for 100 marks. The main reason behind it, they're in a dilemma which one has to choose first, either the income tax or GST. As per my experience and suggestions from my lecturers, colleagues, and friends, that you should read the entire question paper within the 15 minutes and choose which one has to start first. If you are able to answer entire G, if you are able to answer entire GST question paper within the 1 hour 15 minutes, then start those first. If you are able to answer income tax within the 1 hour 15 minutes, then start the income tax at first. If you are able to answer the GST questions within the 1 hour 15 minutes, then start the GST at first. There is no need to start income tax at first and later GST. You get the two booklets, you may start anyone at first. When it comes to presentation, entire income tax questions is asked in a practical manner. So if you write only the practical answer, you do not get the full marks. So try to write the provision before writing the answer. Like this, here I write the place of accrual and receipt is outside India. So it is in foreign income. It is taxable only in the hands of ordinary resident. It is not taxable in RNOR and non-resident. Like this, if you write the provision for entire answer, you may get the full marks. So here I get the 6 by 6 marks for this answer. And before writing the answer, you should write the provision. That is, here I write the provision at first, and what is the rates and limit for the section 194I. Finally, I write the practical answer. See, if you remember the section numbers, then try to write it. If you don't remember the section numbers, don't write the wrong section numbers. There is no need to write the section numbers also. If you write the section numbers, it will create an impression to evaluator. It will make or you get the full marks. See here, as per section 35, deductions in respect of donation made to the scientific research. That is, first of all, I write the entire provision with respect to the question, and finally, I write the practical answer. If there is any explanations with respect to that question, try to write the notes for it. See, I have written the note for this also. I get the full marks. Let's see how to present the total income question within the time period. First of all, whenever the question asked in a particular manner, if it is asked the entire question is related to house property head, then try to write a separate heading or separate notes for the house property income. If the question is asked for a salary head, then try to write the separate heading or separate try to if the question is asked in major part of total income question is asked for a salary, then try to write the separate note for the salary income. For us, major part of total income is based upon the PGBP income. So I've written the note. So I've written separate note for computation of PGBP income. Because of writing the notes for PGBP income, I get the 4.5 marks for this only. I write the notes with respect to each explanation for the answer. See here, I write the computation of total income. I got 3.5 marks for this entire answer, and I write only the two notes. That is, see, I write only the two notes here. That is note 2 and note 3. I get 3.5 marks for this notes only. So from this you get an idea importance of notes while writing the practical subjects, that is the accounts, taxation, costing and financial management. If you write the notes, you will get the full by full marks. Let's see some of the important topics in income tax that will secure 25 to 30 marks out of 50 marks in the income tax. That is income from house property, income from other sources, scope of total income and residential status, set off and carry forward of losses, clubbing, advance tax, TDS, TCS, returns and deductions. Whenever you will able to complete knowledge in these topics, you will compulsory get 25 to 30 marks in the income tax. When it comes to presentation of the GST, at first you should write the answers which could able to present within the less span of time. It will save your time, and in 35 marks almost 70% of the questions asked in a practical manner and remaining 30% asked in a theory. This is 10 marks question for computation of the net GST payable. Whenever the question asked for net, what is the net GST payable, you should write the answer in a 3 steps. First step is what is the outward GST payable and how much ITC available on purchases with the clear explanation, and try to write the notes for it. Finally, you should write computation of the net GST payable. It will help to get the full by full marks in this question also. See here, they asked the value of supply within the ITC question. I presented with a separate heading, that is the value of supply, and writing the what is the value of supply for each transactions. In this manner, you should present the answer based upon the question. And I also written notes within the question at below the each one. Here within the question, they asked what is the place of supply for compute, whether it is interstate supply or interstate supply, whether it is chargeable to CGST or SGST or IGST. The main strategy in GST to get the full marks is write the as much as notes you can. Handwriting is not an important criteria. Let's see some of the important topics in GST, that is ITC, exemptions, supply under GST law, place of supply, value of supply. For the MCQ's point of view, time of supply, e-way bill, invoices, other small topics like payment of taxes, TDS, TCS, books and records, etc. For the entire taxation syllabus within the scheduled period of time. First of all, you should read the provision and entire concept, get an idea and understanding about the provision. And for getting the contents, you should practice some of the questions which are available in the ICA material, that is the test your knowledge. And if you are not able to understand the question or topic, try to search it on Google or YouTube and get an understanding about those topics or questions. While revising the entire tax syllabus, first of all, just read the entire concept thoroughly to get an idea about the entire syllabus, and don't try to practice much questions while revising the subject. If you understand the concept clearly, you will be able to answer any questions within the less span of time and easily. Thank you. Download this certified copies in the link of description.